Everybody, the new Beauty and the Beast update dropped for the game, so I thought we could work on the task together. So let's get into it. Who's there? This dim light is playing tricks on me. Yes, you guessed correctly. It's no use making introduction in such shadowy circumstances. Could you lend me a hand to improve the surroundings? What do you need? A special fuel would help light this stone-cold hearth. But my frozen body can hardly move. Please mix up some fireplace fuel and bring it back to me. A page with neat cursive writing. It looks like someone is writing a story. The young woman tried in vain to free the man of stone, but she wounded herself on the thorns and vowed to return with help. Thank you, Manem. Now we will have some proper illumination and warmth. Ah, that's a vast improvement. I can see you better. Who are you?
Au revoir. Oh?
What are you doing here? I have never seen you before in my life. You have, but you just don't remember.
Oh.
It's true. My memory is not what it once was, but still. Ah, that would explain your thoughtfulness. Are you also acquainted with His Highness? Do you mean the Beast? I would never call him that, but yes, that is who I mean. He sent me to check in on you. He sounded very worried.
Oh.
That is horrible. I have wanted to write but I did not dare search for ink and paper in the dark corridors. What's been going on in the castle? Just what you can see, or more precisely, cannot see. The castle is wrapped in a persistent gloom and frosty chill. And there are strange happenings, too. Objects disappearing or reappearing in odd places, sometimes even floating through the air. We servants can do little but cower in the dark. Mrs. Potts is caring for the children in a safe place. Meanwhile, Coxsworth and I patrol the castle as best we can. When did all this start? Let me see. Ah, yes. It began shortly after His Highness and Belle left. Perhaps that is for the best. I wouldn't have wanted the young lady to see the castle in this state. Do you have any idea why this is happening? None at all. There is no natural reason for this sudden darkness and cold.
Please continue.
Of course, any castle may at times be naturally dark and drafty, but this sudden change is most unnatural. A soup can of supernatural, perchance. There is one more thing. A most mysterious phenomenon. A painting that has been flying about the castle. Could you possibly catch it? I'll do my best. Your best is all I can ask for. I'll go catch the flying painting then. Maybe we can learn what's going on here. Bon chance.
Don't be a stranger.
A page with neat cursive writing. It looks like someone is writing a story. I can speak. The man of stone said, and I would be able to move if not for these cursed thorns. Oh, goodness. A page with neat cursive writing. It looks like someone is writing a story. The Woman and the Man of Stone. Once upon a time, a young woman was walking in the woods. She heard a voice singing so sadly that it pierced her heart. She left the path to follow it.
Just the one I wanted to see.
This appeared when I put the painting back in place. There's a locked box and what looks like a page from a book.
Please continue.
Let us see. It says, hospitality is what makes a house a home. Neglect it at your peril. First, a painting flies about like a bird, and now we are receiving unsolicited and unnecessary advice. What could be happening? I don't know, but we shouldn't jump to conclusions about the supernatural stuff. Yes, of course. Madame Blanche. Who or what is Madame Blanche? You do not know? Madame Blanche is legend in this part of France. I first heard the story when I was very young. She was once a dedicated housekeeper tending a castle much like this one. She dedicated, in fact, that long after her passing, she continued to haunt its halls. I never thought this castle could be haunted, but these recent events mean it is more than possible. We are haunted by our very own La Dame Blanche. But what do you think? Do you believe in ghosts? I should choose carefully. This may affect the rest of my time in the castle. As do I. My friend, perhaps we shall discover the truth of this phenomenon together. Right now, I'm more concerned about what's inside this box. It seems to be fastened with a triple lock. One would hope that means that there are 3 keys to find. It's going to be hard searching in here with all this chaos. We should really tidy up. I agree. Come with me to the garden. I've seen some clutter there that could do someone a terrible injury.
Don't be a stranger.
It is worse than I thought. Those statues don't belong here. They give the garden a dark and foreboding feeling. Something in this castle might want us to remove them. True. I know I'm not overly fond of them. Clink. Clink. Crash. Gasp. Did you hear that? I think it came from the middle of the garden. Deeper into the garden, then. If you can remove these statues, we shall proceed.
Farewell.
Thank goodness. I was stuck in there for ages. Thank you for liberating me. Wait. Who are you? What are you doing in the castle? I'm friends with Belle and His Highness. Oh dear. This isn't good. I assure you, none of this is my fault. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Oh, what a relief. I'm sure Lumiere will be pleased to hear that. Wait, where is that confound candle? If he's not careful, he'll end up trapped somewhere too. Follow me.
Now, be on your way.
Cogsworth, old friend, what happened to you? Thank goodness you were safe. I was trying to patrol the garden when everything went dark. I suppose you were just standing here twirling your wit. Well, while you were just sitting there admiring the garden, I was attempting to rid the castle of a spectral visitor, La Dame Blanche. That old ghost story? Don't tell me you believe in that nonsense. Of course I do. There is more in the world than you can explain, Cogsworth, and I would never offend a ghost. But there is no ghost to offend. Then why are we finding pages of a book on home care as if she is trying to pass on a message? We have an enormous library. It doesn't surprise me that there are stray papers and books. What do you think about all this? I think we need more evidence before deciding one way or the other. I cannot fault your caution.
How interesting.
Whatever the reason, this castle is in shambles, and it is our responsibility to put it right. Agreed? Agreed. But watch out for the... Don't say it.
It cannot be.
Ghost.
May I?
There you are. Ready to whip this castle back into working order? Absolutely.
Yes,
Splendid.
yes.
That's the industrious spirit I like to see. I believe our first step should be the garden. It's an absolute shambles. It is looking pretty rough.
Such a pity.
That's putting it mildly. I barely know where to begin. Replanting the roses would be a good start. Where could I find some seeds? I'm afraid this is the first thorn in our side. If you'll pardon the wordplay, His Highness kept those valued seeds safe, but I do not know where. If you don't know where they are, what hope do I have of finding them? You bring a new perspective to the problem. Besides, as a friend of His Highness, you should have an inkling where he might have left such valued objects. Then, they're probably near his private rooms. I'll go look for the rose seeds. Marvelous. We are not supposed to enter His Highness's quarters when he's not present, but surely he'll forgive a dear acquaintance such as you. Once you've found the seeds, I suggest clearing the garden as best you can before planting them. I would help, but gardening requires a bit more stature than I possess. I'll do my best, and I'll keep an eye out for the keys to the mysterious lockbox we found as well. Yes, please. When we open it, perhaps we can finally put to rest these ridiculous ghost rumors. I'm pretty sure La Dame Blanche is more than just a rumor.
Best of luck.
A page with neat cursive writing. It looks like someone is writing a story. The exhausted young woman fell asleep in her home with thorn wounds burning. When she awoke, she was transformed. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. The leaves are there, but there are no roses blooming. How can that be? Those seeds are of the highest quality, and your efforts to clear the garden were most effective. And the garden is already pretty damp. It must be something else, maybe the soil. Of course, the soil must be exhausted. Fortunately, I know a treasured formula for rose fertilizer. Our roses won several of the top gardening competitions, I'll have you know. Are you really willing to share your treasured formula? If it will help restore the castle's garden, of course. Every proper French castle needs a magnificent garden. I'm glad you're so passionate about it. Yes, you'll find that proper castle upkeeping is the goal of much of what I do. I'll help you by making this rose fertilizer then. Wonderful. Just gather the ingredients, mix them together, and add them to your watering can.
Until we meet again.
Your fertilizer recipe worked. Beyond even my grandest expectations, these roses are magnificent, if I may be so bold. Though isn't it a little odd they're rainbow colored? That is a tad unusual. I wonder what could have caused this phenomenon. I have no idea, but we should really put them on display. We most certainly should. My curiosity is still piqued, however.
Interesting.
In any case, these roses are far too lovely to let wilt. Let us display them in vases at once.
Carry on then.
A fine job. Wait, is that a key? Yes, and there's a new page too. It says hard work brings rewards as bountiful as seeds sown in spring. Wise words. This instructive tome on home management is most useful. Unlike, say, a certain layabout I could mention. Layabout. I have been trying to solve our mystery. Look at these white petals. She's left us another clue. We just arrange flowers. Of course there are flower petals about, but the roses aren't white, you overgrown pocket watch. After seeing this evidence, what do you conclude? Is there a ghost in this castle or not? Many odd things have happened so far. This choice may alter what is yet to come in the castle. I'm really not sure. I'd just like to see what happens next. Then let us continue our efforts as though our fate was in our own hands, which it is. Like the page said, there's more hard work left to sow here before we can reap the rewards. We also have a second key, which means the third must be somewhere. True. We shall have to keep our eyes open for that. No napping for you, then. Welcome back. The castle is looking better already. I'm grateful for your assistance with these strange circumstances. I'm glad I can help. I can't leave you and Cogsworth alone to deal with this. You are most kind, also courageous, to lend a hand in a haunted castle. Too true, and that's why I hope you'll help me prove it. We have found pages from a book on home care, which implies the rest of the book must be somewhere about. That would make sense, but what can we do about it? I know this castle like the back of my hand, well, the back of my flame. I shall illuminate every bookshelf and search for this book.
Too true, too true.
In the meanwhile, perhaps you can continue restoring the castle by replacing some of the decor. Sure, I can do that.
Yes.
Wonderful. Your aid is most appreciated. What's the plan, then? Please tidy up any decor items that are out of place. While I search, soon enough, I will find La Dame Blanche's book.
We must see each other again soon. Enchanté.
I finished redecorating and found another key. There's another page, too. How fascinating. What does the page say? It says, if at first you haven't succeeded, then my advice you should have heeded. Sacre. La Dame Blanche is mocking us. The book eludes us, but yet she sends us a page at a time. No luck finding the book on home care then? No, I've searched everywhere, and not a trace. Did you check?
It cannot be.
I've looked in every spot of the castle that I can see. Wait, are there parts of the castle you can't search? Well, there is the West Wing. His Highness's private rooms are there. I cannot possibly enter while he is away. Leave it to me. Thank you for your discretion, my friend. Let us hope the book is indeed in the West Wing.
Don't be a stranger.
Page with neat cursive writing. It looks like someone is writing a story. You can speak, the young woman asked, drawing closer to the man of stone, hesitating as she reached out her hand. Can you move?
Just the one
I have the
wanted to
book,
see.
but it's in pretty bad shape.
Oh,
Oh no, this will not do. I dare not open the book in its precarious condition.
please continue.
Can we never turn the page on this mystery? Literally and figuratively, I mean. Maybe I could repair the book. It is so old and delicate. Do you have the materials to do that? Maybe we should find an expert. But who understands this kind of work? Belle, she loves books, and I'm sure she's fixed some up. But, of course, why did I not think of that? Gasp, wait, what if I visit Madame Monsieur Belle? You will see His Highness, and he might be very upset to learn what has been happening here. Don't worry, I know how to talk to the beast. Maybe so, still, it might be wisest to not mention La Dame Blanche. But please, do go see if Mademoiselle Belle can help repair the book, and give her and His Highness our best regards.
Au revoir. I want Belle to be happy.
There are so many possibilities for adventure here.
I'm glad you're here.
It's good to see you. I heard you were visiting the castle. You've been gone a long time. Cogsworth and Lumiere send their regards. They've been a little busy. Busy with what? They're doing some spring cleaning. They should be keeping the castle clean at all times, not waiting for a particular time of year. You're right, I'll let them know the next time I see them. Please don't be so hard on them. Lumiere and Cogsworth must be so bored now that you're away. Yes. And they found a book of advice on how to take care of the castle. I see. Oh, but it's badly damaged. I was hoping you knew how to fix it.
No.
All it takes is some patience and a little glue. Here, Mr. McDuck sold this to me. It's very handy for fixing books. Please repair the book and tell Cogsworth and Lumiere to study it well. I expect the castle will be in perfect shape. Well, maybe they should really finish whatever they're doing first, though.
Sure. You do know you're rather heroic, don't you?
Hope you have a bull market day.
Just the one I wanted to see.
I've repaired the book on home care. It looks like the last chapter is a guest book, too.
Ah,
As I suspected, Ladame Blanche thought of everything related to hospitality. While you were gone, I prepared this stand. Ladame Blanche will be pleased to see that we've taken care of her book. Great idea, Lumiere. You're always prepared. I'm glad you've noticed.
too true.
Please place the book on the stand so it can be properly displayed.
Don't be a stranger. Oh,
What did you find? A final key for the triple locked box. Bravo! Well, what are we waiting for? Don't just stand there. Open it up.
au revoir.
I see.
Enchanté.
Well, then, what was inside the box? An invitation to a masquerade ball and a mask. Gifts from Ladame Blanche.
This will do.
Will you hush about that silly ghost story?
Impossible.
We opened this box by restoring her book. Clearly, she has created this mystery for someone to find. Nonsense. This could be a prank from some previous inhabitant of the castle, or an unseen visitor. Exactly, a ghost. You know, I didn't mean... Wait. Is something wrong? This invitation reminds me of something. but I can't quite remember. It feels magical, but also sad. I have a weird feeling about it. Cogsworth, what are you doing? We're sorry. We never meant to upset you. Yes, my apologies. We've been sorely neglecting you. Invitation, a mask. Clearly, we must throw a masquerade. You're absolutely right. Never mind who put these trinkets there. We must host the masquerade. Hi, Sophia. Welcome to the chat. It's going pretty good. I'm just playing through the newest update from Dreamlight Valley.
I see.
How are you? Now then, are you ready for your most magnificent masquerade party? This is so exciting.
Splendid.
I'm glad you're pleased. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's so much to do. Please find somewhere to sit while we prepare. Wait, you don't need my help? Of course not. This is our job. As your host, Lumiere and I, along with the castle staff, will prepare everything while you wait. This feels weird. I don't mind helping a little. That is kind of you. But this is His Highness's castle, and you are our guest. Yes, but I'm a friend of the beast. I mean, His Highness and Belle too. It feels wrong not to help out. Fine, you can help. A little. What should I do? If you insist. Would you kindly fetch the fine cutlery? It danced off a little while ago in the direction of the garden cellar. Then set the table after that. Perhaps you should check in with Mir. After all, our matron...
No,
it's going pretty good. I think you're like maybe my first or second viewer.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, Lumiere. Do you need any help preparing for the party? Of course not. I have everything under control. I only stream on Twitch, but I do back up my, streams somewhere else. Then, let me put it another way. Would you like some company? Ah, yes. I would appreciate that, my friend. Someone new to talk to would be quite refreshing. I shall allow you to help me just a little. One of the dishes I am planning to serve for the party is a charcuterie board. As do I. One board can please so many different palates. You may locate the ingredients around the castle, then assemble them and place them on the table.
Farewell.
I've been doing it off and on. I'm usually here on Fridays, like every Friday, because my friend and I do Fortnite Fridays. So, occasionally I will do Dreamlight Valley, like when an update drops, I try to get the characters in. Because I don't know if you play this game, but like there's some quests that are driven around the characters, and if you don't have the characters unlocked, you basically have to go get them and unlock them and bring them back. So
At your service.
How are the party preparations going, Cogsworth? Splendidly. The table is set, the food is ready, but I can't help but to think something is missing. Missing? Do we need a guest? Unfortunately, that is not possible. But there is no need. You are a guest of honor. I know. We should decorate. Of course, we must create a festive atmosphere. Let's see. Oh, some rose garland would frame the dining room nicely. I'm sure I can make that.
Wonderful.
If you don't mind, that would be quite helpful. Just place them in the hallway when you're done.
Do take care. So
Bravo.
good to see you.
That is a marvelous addition to the castle's decor. Thanks, Cogsworth. What's left to do? Only the most important task of all, celebrating. It's time for you to enjoy the masquerade ball. Put on your mask and come enjoy yourself. Let's go. Party time.
Yes, yes.
Well, if anyone knows the proper time for a party, it would be me. Haha. Great. If you don't mind, I'll take a picture to remember this moment.
Huh?
Take a picture? We'd have to ask His Highness, but he might have an unwanted painting that you can keep. No, I mean, I have a device in my pocket that draws instant portraits. It's a new invention.
Splendid.
Remarkable. I look forward to your demonstration.
Now, such a pity. Ah, there you are.
Thanks to your assistance, our masquerade was a grand success.
Splendid.
And the castle has been restored to tip-top shape. Thanks, you two. This was a great party, but... Oh dear, you look upset. Is something on your mind? It's just that old invitation. It makes me feel sad and weird, like I missed out on something I can't quite remember. It's not your fault at all, though. The party was fun, and I really appreciated it. Wonderful.
Oh,
Marvelous. So, now that the castle is restored, do you know what you want to do next? We should probably see if Belle and His Highness are in need of our services. Where are they staying? Dreamlight Valley. I think you'd both love it. It is a village full of fun people who are friends with Belle and the Beast too. Then they must be fine people. Cogsworth, we must go to this valley. Even the name inspires me. It sounds like a place for adventure. But Miss Potts and the others will worry. I must let them know you're going. That we are going. I shall. Consider it. At present, my duties require my presence here. The cobwebs alone are a frightful mess. But you go on, see what this new village is about, and bring our tidings and assurance to His Highness. That I will. Lead the way.
best of luck to you.
Gasp, I remember this place. It is amazing. And you, my deepest apologies for not remembering your face. Don't worry about it. The forgetting must have affected you and Cogsworth. It's all coming back to me. Before we left for the castle, you gave us something for safekeeping. A card of some sort? The invitation from La Dame Blanche for the masquerade. Quick, show it to me.
Magnifique.
Yes, that's the invitation you gave us, but it has changed form. Fascinating. Wait, I can remember it now. I gave you this invitation because I couldn't bear to look at it. It just made me so upset to think about it, but it's clearly full of dreamlike magic and feelings. That's it. This magical invitation must have attracted La Dame Blanche to the castle. Sorry, Lumiere. I think this invitation was La Dame Blanche. My negative emotions were haunting the castle. I cannot claim that I understand all of this, but if the haunting is done and we are reunited, all is well? I'm glad you came back to Dreamlight Valley, as am I. Now, let us go visit His Highness and Belle.
Farewell.
Hello.
How marvelous.
Your Highness, Belle, it is magnificent to see you both again. Oh, Lumiere, we're so glad you could come and join us. Yes, welcome. It is good to have you here, but where is Cogsworth? Alas, he insisted on staying at the castle. He said he could not abandon his work. Oh, but he's missing out on so much. Can't you do something? I can't fault him for his dedication to his duties. That would set a poor example. What if you write him orders telling him to come here? If you tell him to leave the castle, he will. That's true. Fine. I shall write to him and direct him to come to the valley immediately. Will you bring him my letter? Of course I will. You have my thanks. Yes, thank you. And thank you, Beast. Oh, Lumiere, I can't wait to catch up. Yes, please tell me everything happening in the valley.
It's nice to see the sunshine.
I see.
There you are. How's Lumiere doing in this valley of yours? He's having a great time. Oh, how nice. Barely out of the castle and he's already lollygagging. I can imagine what it's like to be that irresponsible. You know, if you want to spend some time relaxing and taking it easy, you could just join him in the valley. Are you sure His Highness won't mind? Actually, I've got orders right here telling you to go there at once.
How thoughtful.
Oh, my gears. Why didn't you say so? I've already let Mrs. Potts and the others know I might be going. We must depart post-haste.
Carry on then. Pardon me. Huh?
This place, I remember it like I remember it was yesterday. This place, I remember it like it was yesterday. How could it have slipped my mind? It was the forgetting, and don't worry, it affected me too.
Do go on.
Well, even if there was a reason, I am truly sorry. Though, I'm glad we were able to celebrate together at the castle, despite it all. Oh, you seem upset. Was the masquerade not to your liking? Our party was great, but the invitation, it's weird. Sad dream magic is what caused the chaos at the castle. Yes, I remember. When you gave it to us for safekeeping, you seemed melancholy at the time. I don't dare pry, of course. I think this invitation was for a party I wasn't invited to, though I don't remember why. I'm so sorry you have regrets, my friend. But you did receive the invitation, and you did attend a party, did you not? I guess, but it wasn't the same as the one I missed. It couldn't be. Times and people change. As a clock, I know that more than anyone. But the masquerade was just for you, to show how you were admired, and isn't that something to cherish? I think I appreciate what you did. Well, it was the least we could do to show our thanks. Come now, we must go and see Lumiere, His Highness, and Belle. Don't dawdle.
Well, at least the neighbors are friendly. So good to
Cogsworth,
see you.
you've arrived. And just in time, I presume, Your Highness, Belle. It is good to see you again. Oh, Cogsworth, I've missed you so much. It feels like I haven't seen you in ages. Cogsworth, Lumiere has told me nothing of what happened when... Will you tell us what happened back at the castle? The castle is dark and strange. And strange things were happening. Paintings flew around, the garden was in shambles, and pages of household advice were appearing out of nowhere. Lumiere thought there was a ghost called La Dame Blanche, but Cogsworth and I knew it was something else. It was dreamlike magic from an old party invitation I'd given Cogsworth and Lumiere for safekeeping. I'm not quite sure why, but the invitation caused weird things to happen. That looked like a haunting. I'm sorry for all the trouble, really. That sounds alarming, yet quite fascinating. I'd love to hear more about it later. I'm sure it was an accident. I'm just glad no one was harmed. Lumiere, Cogsworth, we're so glad you're here, and thank you. You brought us all back together. It was a pleasure. Cogsworth and Lumiere, Belle and I have discussed this matter. You must stay here in our home. Thank you, Your Highness. We shall do our best to serve you here.
I see.
Of course. Would you like a cup of tea? Shall I do some dusting? No, you don't understand. I don't need servants here. Somehow the valley is different. Shown me many wonderful things. I don't want you to miss out on them. Do you really mean it? Is it true? The valley may be my responsibility. The valley is my responsibility, and I want everyone here to be able to choose their own path. What a noble sentiment. Thank you so much, Your Highness. And you too. But, well, what do we do now? You heard him. Whatever you like. Let's have an adventure then, shall we? Starting with investigating those white petals over there. White petals? Oh no, don't you dare start that ghost nonsense again. You know, Dreamlight Valley may have completely different ghosts for you to find.
Absolutely not.
Don't encourage him.
Special about this place.
So I think that's where I'm going to end it. For anybody that's still here, thank you for showing up and watching the stream. I'm hoping I have almost everybody to level 10, so I'm hoping sometime this week I can start doing like major quests with the other characters. I think the only one I don't have to 10 is Peter Pan, and obviously Cogsworth and Lumiere. But yeah, I think everybody else is level 10 and I can start doing like the major quest. So thank you. I'm gonna let the little intro play. But goodbye everybody.
There once was a dream world in which familiar friends, from the most heroic to the most villainous, lived together in harmony. However, as time passed, the forgetting set in, and the world fell into darkness until you arrived. You have the power to make it special again. With your help, this dream world can grow back into something magical. This is a place where you'll have no worries, where you'll wish time could get frozen, where you can find a friend in everyone, and feed your passions. A place where you can find yourself at home. This is a place where every day is a dream come true. This is Dreamlight Valley.